Welcome, friends, followers, and fellow book lovers. I'm excited to bring you this new episode where I share with you a book I've recently read. Today's book is Beyond Order, and this is by Jordan Peterson. Now, the three reasons why I read this book. First, I read 12 Rules for Life. Second, I follow Jordan Peterson and agree with some of what he says on social media. And number three, I find his mix of theology and psychology provocative. It really gets into um, people's heads and sometimes even their hearts. And he has had many people come up and talk to him about how what he has taught has changed their life. Um, he uses some clinical experience also in the book, which then brings some of his real world experience to us. So, the three leadership principles. Jordan Peterson, it's going to be lead yourself. Almost always, always, always lead yourself. Number two, this one surprised me, but I really liked it. Bring beauty into your life. His recommendation in this book is to um, take one room in your house and make it beautiful. One room, beautiful. Okay. And number three, you're not going to be surprised to hear this, is to work hard on your goals, right? Like work hard on your goals. And he says, work hard on one thing in that you need to improve on and just work on that one thing for a year. You can do it that way. There's all sorts of different ways that a person can work hard. Um, the one that I encourage people to follow the most is Ben Franklin's model, which is 13 virtues or whatever it is that you feel you need to work on, and then rotate that throughout the year. That's what Ben Franklin did. He worked a week on each item and worked on 13 virtues 4 times a year, specifically each week. One of the cool things that comes out of Ben Franklin's autobiography and some of the other writings about him is that as he worked on one thing and then moved the next week to another thing, he notices that he improved. He improved across all areas of what he's working on. And I got to tell you that is something that is super impressive when it comes to self improvement, because what I have found in my own experience is that as we work on one or two things, we see the rest of the other things in our life also rise with it. And it's got to be your commitment to yourself to work on those things. And it can be something specific related to your religion or your belief system. It can be something more generic to faith, but still tied to principle based living. Because really, that's one of the things that Jordan Peterson really talks about is a principle based life. My question to you guys is, my question to you guys is, what principle are you working on? Are you working on one thing specifically? Are you working on three or four things specifically? For those of you in the audio, I would just held the two fingers and said three. What I love about Jordan Peterson's books and his content is that he speaks to the person looking to find their way. And I got to tell you, it may not be perfect for everybody, but he offers some pretty good information. It's the afternoon. He offers some pretty good information, and he offers some good waypoints for a person looking to get ahead in their own life, or maybe just to start making a life for themselves. I think that's one of the things that I love about him, is because I know for my own self, when I started to live a principle based life and adhering to certain principles or beliefs, I saw a big change in myself over time. A lot of things aren't going to happen or change immediately. It's going to take a little time for that to go down, or for those skills and abilities to build up. And I want you guys to understand that, man, what the heck? I'm a little yawny today. What I want you guys to get is that this is a process and it does take time. Uh, you you should give yourself grace for how long it's going to take to change things. Every person is different. Everyone's at a different level or a place. Excuse me. And as we work and improve upon ourselves, um, we develop the character, the integrity, the personality that inspires trust, that inspires other people to be willing to work with us or sometimes give us a second chance because they've seen you give somebody else a second chance. It all depends on what you are willing to do. What are you willing to change? So I'm not going to run through his 12 rules. Um, in this book, I did share some of them on the last book review. Really, you probably, my recommendation would be for you to get the book and read it, because 12 rules does make a huge difference. Um, and beyond order can make another big, oh my goodness gracious. Excuse me. 12 rules can also make a big, or beyond order can also make a big difference in your life. Also, the question really is, how committed to yourself are you at getting better? That's the question. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. If you get value from this video, this episode, please like and share it. If you're looking for someone to help you level up your leadership and people skills, you feel stuck in your job, I can help you with that. That's what I do at Turning Leaf Solutions. Now you can connect with me at turningleafs.com. That is LEAFS.com. And there you can book a free consultation. It's about 30 minutes. And we can see where you're at and see how, first of all, see if our personalities connect. Because really, you're not going to work with somebody you don't connect with. And I'm always looking to help somebody to level up and to grow. All right, my friends, my followers, hope you guys go out and make it a great day. And I hope you guys go out and make it a great month.